Bitcoin mining and hardware used for mining. Bitcoin or crypto cash is presently turning into an incredible kind of revenue and helpful for clients. It has extraordinary prizes and no misfortune. It is utilized as a magnet in drawing in greatest clients. This is the eventual fate of the economy and is improving by the progression of time. Numerous financial backers discover cryptographic money as a mine of gold. This shows the significance of cryptocurrency. You will discover how diggers do Bitcoin mining without putting away cash and acquiring Bitcoin from it. What is interesting about the Bitcoin network is that everything is obligated, and no one can at any point track it. Nobody will keep it from completing exchanges. Visit BTC stage to dodge danger of Bitcoin exchanging. How Bitcoin mining is done. Bitcoin mining is presently getting famous locally. With incredible prizes and results, this wellspring of money is currently quickly expanding its financial backers. Numerous individuals are putting resources into it and are acquiring incredible income from it. Bitcoin diggers procure Bitcoin by finishing the blocks, which are the checked exchanges accumulated in the blockchain. The Bitcoin diggers bring in Bitcoin without putting cash in it. The hashing puzzle is intended to be settled for remunerations. Whoever finishes this will be remunerated with Bitcoin. The individual who finishes this riddle is equivalent to the segment of mining power on the organization. You don't need to be a digger for the Bitcoin reward. You can exchange trade for Bitcoin. Like you can change another cryptographic money like Ethereum, Bitcoin money, and so forth. Equipment utilized for the mining. For mining, you need to utilize GPS graphics processing unit or ASIC application explicit coordinated circuit for the request for mining. Diggers confirm the authenticity of the transactions. This consoles the client, and checks are administered to lessen the twofold spending. Along these lines, there would be a genuine and reasonable exchange. The twofold sending is the point at which the individual uses his Bitcoin twice in its actual structure. In the event that the individual purchases something and utilizations the equivalent Bitcoin, what when the term twofold spending comes into utilization? Thusly, the proprietor could duplicate the money. The Bitcoin excavators check 1 megabytes information. This is known as a square. Along these lines, the excavators would be compensated for each square with a Bitcoin. The diggers needed to expand the square size to check considerably more exchange of cash. There is the Bitcoin mining collocation, which is a server farm that gives power to the mining. At the point when buying something from a mining gadget and send the information to the server farm. At that point there is totally tinged Bitcoin mining, which has administrators who oversee the establishment, sending of information and equipment. This is the way the full shading of Bitcoin mining is finished. A few advantages of coloration mining. There is a benefit of cost as it is unified for the provider to purchase. Besides, the provider is liable for delivery in different traditions. There is the appropriate treatment of the guarantee. There is a legitimate checking of lawful conditions. There is a benefit where we bring the gear straightforwardly from the supplier. Mining gadgets. Is it accurate to say that they are absolutely discovered to be utilized for the correct exchanges? There are Bitcoin, Run, and Ethereum. At that point you ought to pick a reasonable mining gadget. Along these lines, the brokers utilize these strategies and equipment for contributing. The best method to see exchanging is via preparing before you get further developed, so that doesn't entirely block neglecting to get a respectable exchanging possibility. Exchanging is a risky and unpredictable activity, guaranteeing no real way to estimate the results with total accuracy. Professionals. There is a low expense in Bitcoin mining. Selling and purchasing digital currencies can be upsetting to you. Everybody, no particular individual. There is no data fraud done. Cons. The openness to Bitcoin has welcomed numerous fakes and tricks. Quite possibly the prevalent digital currency may supplant it. Thusly, quite possibly diggers used to mine and utilize this sort of equipment in the mining.